Alright, let's get this thing started tonight. How's everyone doing this evening? Let's start off getting this Nissa down. Rude. They're on mono hired clause. My green. This allows us to play the Spelunking this turn. I was really hoping we'd hit really hoping we would hit the Aftermath Analyst there. Because let's play the other Spelunking. Wasn't a bad turn. Yeah, this is the Teamer Analyst deck that did... There was one person who played it at the Spotlight, and they got top 64 with it. We're not talking about football tonight. No football. I can't do it. The Packers, they crushed my hopes and dreams today. But it was expected. We had so many injuries today, it was ridiculous. Like half our team went off on an injury cart today. But you're right, they did look better than the Chargers. Chargers had a rough go. Okay, so we get a Lumra here. Man, we got to do a lot of things this turn. Should be a really good turn for us. Good old Lumra. Triggers. I haven't played this deck much, so I'm not 100% sure the basic counts. We have 6, 7, 8, 9 basics left in our deck. Holy crap, it's a lot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, 10 more mana this turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We got a 16 mana this turn? Holy shit. That's pretty good. Mill 3 cards, turn instants for the card from your graveyard to your hand. So we can doppelgang 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, -2. So we doppelgang for 4. I'll get over for 5. Damn it. Triggers? I believe we've won this game. So effectively make infinite mana, return a World Soul's Rage with this, and win the game. Well, that felt real good. Okay, against mono red, I definitely want that. Roxanne's reasonable. Assume that's what the Sire of the Seven Deaths is for. Unable to Screams, Pyroclasms. You lost to Sire 7 Deaths yesterday. Card's real good when it's on the battlefield, I think. Weirdly enough. I think this deck very much relies on these two cards. Probably trim down to 2 Lumras. Probably trim on an Aftermath, or trim on 2 Aftermath Analysts. I should probably just trim like this. It's probably better. Could bring in the Bonnie Pauls too. That actually is probably better. We're probably just not supposed to be comboing here. And the 1 Lumra. Yeah, we're supposed to be like a rampy, ill-timed explosion into Bonnie Paul's deck, I think, post-board against mono red. First game looked real cool, though. Ye old Manifold Mouse, huh? I think I'm okay trading 1 for 1 of this for a Pyroclasm. Just don't want them to have a mouse in play. What do you think of the green-black deck? I didn't play that through the second round. I mean, you made top 8 with it. I was just curious if you thought the deck was like actually reasonable or not. I'm going to save this for when we play Nissa the next turn. Again, I think I'm pretty happy with just trading Pyroclasms as 1 for 1s here. And I'm very okay with them losing a Monstrous Rage for that. That's fine with me. Pump the jam. Fires does kill that, right? As long as they don't have a... whatever that monomanic card is. Snakeskin's Veil. So, I only ended up playing in one because they had... how they were set up is there was an RCQ, and then if you scrubbed out of the RCQ, you could get in the second RCQ for free. I got fourth... well, I lost in top 4 of the one RCQ I played in. So, got $100. Wasn't the worst thing in the world. Would have liked to have done a little better, but I'll take it. Would have liked to have won the first one I played in. Then in the one today, I decided not to play in because I wanted to watch the Packer game. Turns out I chose the wrong one on that one, too.
Watch this run from Baker.
I think I'm okay with just playing Aftermath Analyst here. Yes, I chose poorly. I chose very poorly. Would have been better for me to just forego watching the Packer game. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
He Derrick Henry'd that shit.
He did. Yeah, that's fair. I think the green-black deck's pretty good. This deck's been kind of fun through the one game we've played. I also am like a Teamer Analyst nut. I love this deck. I love the old version of it. I think that matchup could be very hit or miss like that. The Dimir match can be kind of rough, I think. But I think on average, I think that's a good matchup for green-black, depending on how your deck's built. I did decide to play Lunar Insights in the blue-black deck, and it was really good. I was very impressed with Lunar Insights. I took the last list we played and just put a couple Kaitos in and played Lunar Insights and Thunder Trap Trainers. And I think the deck, that felt really good. I just don't want to play a bunch of green-black again. Or not green-black, blue-black again. Kind of want to play some other stuff right now. Yeah, you can go ahead and hit me. I think I want to save the Fabled Passage, just play Bonnie Paul here. Attack for 1. Go ahead, opponent. So we want to go Fabled Passage, fetch. Crack Aftermath Analyst. Beat down with the Paul. You're not wrong. It is definitely not super flavorfully correct. Clear cutting and getting you extra lands doesn't quite seem right. We are playing the Teamer. This was one of the lists that when I was looking through the deck list that did well at Atlanta, it went. I don't remember if it went 11-4 or what its actual record was, but top 64 at Atlanta, and I absolutely love the old Teamer Analyst deck. So we're gonna play with this for a little bit. Our first game in that series against Red, we basically made infinite mana on turn 5, and were able to... we doppelganged for... Or maybe it was turn 6. I think it was either turn 5 or turn 6. We doppelganged for 4 on Lumra and Spelunking, and we were able to basically mill our whole deck and kill them with the World Soul's Rage, or would have if they didn't concede. But this looks like a lot of fun, so we're going to keep playing this for a little bit tonight. It's the spice is what it is. How are you doing tonight, Cerebral? Give me 1 second. I love Ill-Timed Explosion. It is one of my favorite Magic cards that is around right now. This hand's pretty good. Such a good card. Ill-Timed Explosion is such a good Magic card. So that thing's gonna die. I don't like Inti being on the battlefield. I think we just fires it right now. Yeah, so I use Untapped. I don't use Moxfield, but if you type !deck in the chat, it'll show you every deck that I've played. And then it'll copy the link to my profile. I have 3 lands in the graveyard. I just attack and put my lands into play. We try to play a lot of things on this channel. Try to push through a lot of different decks. I don't like playing the same thing over and over again. I get bored. Phyrexian. Old Shieldred. That's not very nice. I don't really want to play against a Shieldred. Suppose it's Lumra time. Let's throw this into the graveyard. Lumra. The Bellower of the Woods. Your move opponent have an 11/11. Please don't kill it. So incredibly rude. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lands, 10 untapped lands. Atraxa, huh? That's interesting. You don't see that in the Relic of Legends decks pretty much ever. Opponent's also playing some spice. I like what opponent's doing as well. Looks like something we'd like to play. Honest Ruskin. They have a Go for the Throat for my Lumra if I replay it. Let's draw. We really just need to survive another turn is what we need to do. So, can I Virtue of Strength and Lumra this turn? I can, right? I just have to make sure I tap right. Let's go ahead and pick up Lumra. This allows us to cast Lumra after we do this. $10, $11, $12, $13. As long as we don't die here, we should be fine. Because we can doppelgang on our Virtue of Strength and their attracts, and that should find us a World Soul's Rage for lethal. They have to go for the third or Lumra, I would assume. If they hold up Plaza Heroes, we won't be able to doppelgang their Atraxa. It does, yes. You're not wrong. Weirdly enough, it's not so great when the things you copy are all legendary. That also doesn't kill us, I don't think. %, blocking that, right? Because I want them to use their Plaza of Heroes. It would. It would. Let's look at our entire deck also. I think we only have 33 cards left in our deck. Interesting they let that through like that. Strange to me. They're also playing Ill-Timed Explosion? That's interesting. So, let's get our basics out of our deck. Alright, draw. Aftermath Analyst. We go to 7. We're in the graveyard. They can go for their Ruskin if they want to, or their Shieldred. Whichever one they don't want us to have. But I'm fine with that. Okay. Spelunking. Make 79 mana. We effectively have infinite mana here. Hey! That'll do it! Winner! For that much. Ah, I love 𝔹𝕃ℂ𝔻. It's such a good Magic card. Yep, thanks, Arena. I would love to choose 120 lands from my graveyard. Alright. What do we want here against the weird Legends deck? Pyroclasm's probably not very good. They might bring it to Shauna's Tidebinder. That card's historically pretty annoying for this style of deck. Probably want some number of Bonnie Pauls. Actually, I don't know if we do. Definitely want the other 𝔹𝕃℻𝔻. I guess it depends on if we think they have actual graveyard hate or not. Unable to Screams are probably okay. Cut on A Virtue. Like Ill-Timed Explosion quite a bit. I should probably cut a... Nah, I think we want the Lumeras. We want our big spells, I think. This is a mulligan for sure. This is also a mulligan, unfortunately. This is closer than it looks, though, because we are playing 29 lands. It's like we have on the draw, we have a good shot to hit our lands. Actually, I think we do keep this. We have like a 70% hit second land by turn 2 with 2 draws. 7%. Super unlucky. Or maybe not super unlucky, but definitely a little unlucky. I'm playing Kiora as well. Let's get more information on what opponent's doing. I'm very curious. I do like their deck so far. Are they just playing, like, a Reanimator also? I figured they were playing maybe 1 Atraxa. I didn't figure they were probably playing 4. Or at least 2. That's a lot of Atraxa in their deck. Rona. It's a good Magic card. Inti is also a good Magic card. Heyo. No, not on the standard side. It's usually pretty much 60 cards. That you don't see a whole lot of other things on the ladder on the standard side. Hey, Minnesota, how are you doing? We're having a good time so far. Ah, Rakdos joins up. That makes more sense. I've had a good 2025 so far. how's your year going so far? Hit an honest Ruskin, they can pick up their tracks if they want to. Oh, it misses it a lot. I think if we had those lands, this deck actually might be very competitive again. But missing them, it makes this deck a lot worse than it was before. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're just dead. We have to go grab a red source so we can make sure we can fires in victory, and we'll have to kill the... Well, I guess 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They can just flip their Rona. I guess we'll make them do it. I think if we still had the self-bounce lands, I think this deck would be very competitive still. Alright, I will keep what we have here. Oh, I played a lot of Teamer then. Yeah, we played a bunch of Teamer on stream. We top 64 the RC in Dallas with Teamer. Deck was and still is, I think, fairly powerful. It's just not quite as good as it used to be. It definitely doesn't lack on the power scale. Starting on Ghost Vacuum's a little annoying again. Spelunk. Makes our Virtue so much worse. If we can find a World Souls Rage, throw some lands into play would be pretty good, or just anything that kills this Inti would be pretty nice. Get us back on the front foot here. Oh, the Stamble Stroke being over there and not in their hand is good for us. We'll just continue to sit, I suppose. They're not putting us on an immensely fast clock. One Lumra off the top will put us in a really good spot. Lumra, or maybe we should have just brought in the Body Balls. Just have better things to draw to at this point in the game. Discard Erectus joins up. Well, they found a land. It's good for them. I don't need to fetch now because we have Spelunking in play. Man. My Kingdom for a card that doesn't suck. Fires of Victory is not terrible. At least that kills the NT. I'm assuming they'll exile our spell here. Taking our land still. It's interesting. Alright, we got their clock out of play. If they don't exile our Inspirations from Beyond right now, we get to just flash it back on our turn, which I definitely will take that as an opportunity. Lauren? Not my poor spelunking. I think flashing that back is better than casting a Virtue of Strength here. It's not guaranteed to hit us anything, but... And that is. Oh, World Soul's Rage? Hell yeah. Let's go. Take two. We get a Stick of Virtue this turn. I wonder what opponent's thinking about doing here. Merfolk? I suppose Kiora is a merfolk. Hey, thank you for the 3 months, sir. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good night. Hope you're enjoying the stream. What are you up to today, Tristan? Lumra? Big ol' Lumra, huh? That's way better against Negate. If that's what they have in their hand. Both are bad against... Disdainful Stroke. I think we're supposed to play Virtue of Strength here. Yeah, Balatra's a good time. We're Lumering. Big ol' Lumra. Go, Lumra. With them having their vote go, so you can vacuum tap now, we can pick something else up here. Assuming this is going to die on end step, and we're going to take 6, or 5, I mean, next turn. Unfortunately. Really hoping they don't have an Urtai or counterspell, and we should be able to kill them next turn. 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 mana. Still not quite enough. 9, 18. No matter how we slice it, we're just a couple mana short. That's technically Nissa's free. We might be able to kill him here. Cast empty, hold up one. Okay, so they do still have another counterspell. 100% have a counterspell, right? And this is technically +1 mana. That actually might be enough. Let's just have one more land untapped to try to kill him with. As long as we don't have negate. Okay, so let's go with Nissa. We have enough basics left in our deck, right? Pretty sure we do. We do. Nissa. I'd like to cast a Nissa. And I would like to play a Fabled Passage. Virtue of Strength. I have a lot of mana. Hey, Grixis Leader, how you doing tonight? Nine. We have 18 mana right now. Okay, so they have the stroke. Alright, now we gotta figure out how we live. We have Unable to Scream, World Soul's Rage. How many lands does Loomer get us back right now? Guaranteed 2, so that's... These come into play tapped? They come into play tapped. So we get 2 mana off Nissa, guaranteed. I think we're supposed to Lumra. Yeah, right? Every day. Yeah, we're doing well. Got 4th in an RCQ this weekend, 3rd or 4th. Died in top 4. Wasn't too bad. Not a bad weekend overall. So we get 4 mana. Okay, I'll take 4 mana. I can work with 4 mana. We're casting Unable to Scream on the Inti. I think we're virtuing to pick up an Aftermath Analyst and casting Aftermath Analyst. I think is what we're supposed to do. Thank you. It wasn't too bad. Wasn't first, unfortunately. I like this list a lot. It's really clean. Or at least it feels really clean. I mean, this is only our second game with it, but... Second World Soul's Rage isn't bad. I love World Souls Rage. Card's sick. I absolutely love that card. I feel like we're actually in like a pretty reasonable spot right here. I don't think we're ahead, but we're definitely at least at parity. Son of a bitch. Oh, at least the top of their deck was not great. This deals damage. Whenever a legendary creature dies, it deals damage equal to that creature's power to target opponent, so we're just dead here. That sucks. Oh, never mind. I thought they had a relic in play. Actually, I think we might be okay. Block here, block here, block here. If they have a go for the throat or something, it's one of the last two cards in their hand, we're dead. So I think for that reason, we're supposed to block like this. So that cuts them off of black. Oh, I guess they have black mana from Atraxa. So we do want to block like this. Because if we block like this dies. Their second Kiora doesn't cause this to die, which won't kill us. I'll take 5. Go to 1. We're dead to second Honest Ruskin or Kiora. Or Kiora doesn't kill us. Go for the Thorpe kills us. Damn it. We played that well, too, I think. The Rakdos joins up was just too much for us to beat. Go to World Souls Rage instead of casting. Because we could have World Souls Rage for 1 to kill the 2-1. Still would have taken 6 with what they had. Yeah, I think we were supposed to do. Would like to be on the play. It sounds great. Sounds kind of awkward. I think we'll keep it. Is it Atlanta Werewolves time? It's a lot of basic forests. Ooh. I do like Sentinel of the Nameless City. I also like Fabled Passage. I'm just casting Fabled Passage, getting an island here, and then picking it up. with Virtue of Strength. That way next turn we can grab a mountain and cast ill-timed explosion. Oh, the bill. I love Bristly Bill. Just don't get it up to 7 toughness, please. That'd be real awkward. Or 8 toughness, I mean. It's a very bristly bill. Very, very bristly. This looks like a good turn to Wrath, I suppose. Very ill-timed, but timely explosion. This one, and probably just a forest. Oh. Another Llanowar Elves. Ooh, and a Senate Scout? Aquarium Beast Caller, okay. They are just straight mono-green stompy. Good to know, good to know. Ooh. A Spelunking. So we can go Nissa, Escape Tunnel. Nissa, Escape Tunnel Fetch, Spelunking Land. Yeah, that's what we're supposed to do. Actually, we're supposed to do this. Allows us to Nissa, or to get green, Spelunking, then cast Escape Tunnel, or puts Escape Tunnel into play, I mean. Doesn't do us any good to get any more mana now, so we'll go ahead and just pass. Innkeeper's Talent. It's reasonable. What are they playing? What removal spell they're playing? If they're on hard-hitting Question or hard-hitting whatever the 1 mana green one is. I think it's hard-hitting Question. I think that's the right one. Take 3. World Soul's Rage. 1, 2, 3. I think I can Virtue and Lumra this turn. Yeah, I think we can do a lot this turn. Virtue of Strength, Lumra, triggers. I think they're dead. Pretty sure. As long as we have enough basics in our deck. We have enough basics in our deck. Virtue of Strength math is usually you have enough damage to kill them. That's usually how much it is. Don't think we want Pyroclasms. We definitely want the ill-timed explosions and